Hi there and welcome to this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In this video you may know already that TimeShift is simply a GUI front end which runs rsync. Rsync is a block copy program and not a file copy program, so let me explain that. This is my third attempt to get this video right, and I think this time I actually have all the details included that you need to know. This video will clearly explain whether or not you need multiple snapshots to restore your system back to its latest status. In this video, we're only going to discuss the second partition of your operating system. The first partition is the boot partition, and that is also copied by TimeShift. We just won't address it in this video. As shown above here, we have a good way to copy data and we have a bad way to copy data. The good way is to just block copy. That's a bit copy of big segments of the drive, just as fast as the drive can copy them. And the bad way is go to find each file, find out where it's located, and then copy it, and then add it to a repository, then go back and find the next file, and it takes forever. So TimeShift uses the good method, which is block copy. So right here, I have disk sectors or SSD pages, whichever you want to call it. These are just examples, 186,000 pages. And those disk sectors in this particular drawing are grouped as 7 sectors per block. Now these all vary based on the parameters of the disk drive geometry. But we're just going to use this for an example. So down here we have an exploded view of this area right here, and you notice that we have some files here. And the files take up space and they wrap around to the next sector, and the next file takes up space, wraps around 3 sectors. But he crossed a boundary here. He crossed the block boundary between block 2 and block 3. So because he crossed a block boundary, then in order to meet the block copy concept for all these files, we have to copy block 2 and block 3 because this one file is going into block 3. And we didn't show it, but previously block 1 had 90 files on it. And we have to copy that block too. So basically we have to copy 3 blocks to get all these files that are listed here. Once these 3 blocks are copied using high-speed disk copies at the bit level, then we have to build a repository index as shown here. I no longer believe a repository index is required, and here's why. The first block that was copied had the table, the directory table for all the files, so it already has that. And since it looks for changes in blocks, anytime a block changes, that block is recopied into the current snapshot. So therefore we don't really need this repository index at all. All you have to do is copy back the files, I should say the blocks, and the block includes the new index for the sector tables. Therefore we don't need this repository index at all. This is what takes place the first time you do a snapshot. Now let's say it's 2 days later and you've added 2 new files up here to this blank sector here in block 3. During this snapshot, all you have to do is go back and look for blocks that have changed and copy the new changed blocks over here into this new snapshot. And everything takes care of itself. Another snapshot down the road, we've added more files that exceeded into the block number 4. So now we have to copy at least block 1, which has the directory in it, and block 4, which has had files added to it. So that's how this TimeShift works. That's why you only need the final snapshot to fully restore your operating system. Hopefully this is quite helpful to everyone. Certainly is helpful to me.